Hello, Gemini. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. I do hope that you're doing well today. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of November 16th, 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So if you have Gemini in any of those placements, odds are there's a little message in this reading for you. Also, keep in mind that it is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. Keep in mind that our ruling planet of Mercury is in retrograde, so I may stumble or fumble my way through your reading. And if I do so, I apologize ahead of time. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Gemini collective now for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Gemini not see coming for the week of November 16th, 2025? I almost said 19th, so if I repeat that again in your reading, I apologize. I know that I'm reading for the 16th. I meditated on the week of the 16th. Okay, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, what do they not see coming for the week of November 16th, 2025? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Impersonator. Bottom of the deck, ain't crap. Okay. Tell me why the impersonator card is here for Gemini. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the impersonator card here? Why is this something they do not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, Gemini, we have the Fool, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, you have Six of Swords, you have the Sun, and you have the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Justice, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an Aries this week or a Leo. So when I do this reading, the first couple of cards that come out, they're typically the energy of the querent, meaning the individual I'm reading for. So in this respect, it would be you. So this is like you're taking the inspired action. It could be for some of you to try to get to the truth of something here that has been heartbreaking or caused you some kind of disappointment. Tell me why Gemini is in the Fool card energy. I feel like I'm getting two separate, totally separate messages for you. Of course, you're Gemini. One for each personality. No offense, I'm a Gemini sun. Don't get upset. Okay. Why is the Fool card energy here for Gemini? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Fool card is here because of the Two of Cups, the Moon, and the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. I think for some of you, this, obviously is a relationship-based reading. Now, I don't know what that relationship is to you with that Two of Cups. It could be a friend, family member, a lover, a colleague, your boss. I don't know. The feeling here is that something is being hidden from you. And I don't know if those are just some fears, doubts, and insecurities you have in the Moon card, or if that's your intuition trying to like knock on the door and say, hey, Gemini, wake up a second here. Something's not right. So let me clarify this a little bit more for you. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Okay. These cards flipped over. A little bit more than what I wanted. The Death card, High Priestess, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're being a bit of an investigator here this week. Something does not feel right to you in respect to a connection that you give to. You give to this connection. There's something here that's unsettling for you this week. It's causing you distress, emotional heartache. There's an emotional setback here for the Gemini collective. Something is transforming in a connection they have with someone. Death card to the High Priestess to the Six of Cups. And the feeling here is like, I don't know why with the High Priestess card. I don't know why this connection is changing. 10 of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, I got to figure out why. I have to figure out what's going on here or what is being kept from me. I'm getting the feeling here of like a lot of anxiety. I mean, we don't have Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, but I did see it before at the bottom of the deck. There's something here of like something is wrong. Something is wrong in this connection. Something has transformed in this connection. or this person that I used to interact with and I used to have reciprocity with, the reciprocity stopped or it changed. And I feel like you're trying to go within and you're trying to figure out what happened here in this connection. And I feel like you're being very like studious. I think you're trying to get to the bottom of what happened or what went wrong. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You're looking for like tangible proof. Ace of Swords, you are gaining that clarity or that proof or that truth here. What is the Ace of Swords here? Oh, there's the Eight of Swords. I knew I saw it. So you're getting to the bottom of why something went wrong in a connection that you have with someone. Okay, some of you watching may not like this. I just heard paranoia. Paranoia? Paranoid? All right, tell me about the Ace of Swords. Some of you seem to be very worried here that a connection in your life is transforming or changing. You don't know why. It suddenly has become burdensome. It's like, I have to get to the bottom of why I am experiencing this with this person. Tell me about that Ace of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is clarified by the World card, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, Justice. I think you're getting your answer here. You're getting truth or clarity in respect to this connection here in your life. You're learning something. The World card, learning lessons. There's something here about why the argument happened. I don't have Ten of Swords. I don't feel like this was a big ending to the connection. We don't have like Tower card, you know, Tower, Death card, Ten of Swords. I could be like, ugh, all right, connection is most likely over. This seems to be like something transpired here, some exchange of words. It caused an argument or it caused a severance in a connection you have with someone else. The connection has become strained now. It has become burdensome. You're trying to get to the bottom of why this happened or why this person said this or why they behaved this way towards you. And I feel like you're gaining clarity and it enables you to move forward. Ten of Cups. Why is it Ten of Cups here? I feel like with the Impersonator card and our ruling planet being in retrograde, don't get mad at me. I feel like this, I'm not saying it's just a total misunderstanding, but I feel like there was some paranoia or trust issues here. That's possible. And I see the Five of Swords in a connection based reading. We have the six of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Five of Swords. It's possible for some of you, you just don't trust this person. And you're judging them either on their past actions or past actions of other people in your life. So when something occurred here or something appeared to change, your automatic default was that this is impersonating, right? Or mimicking this exact same situation I had with this person the last time this happened with them or the last time this happened with someone else. And I think what you're gaining some clarity on here this week is that it actually was shit. Like it wasn't, and I'm not saying what they did or said was meaningless, but I almost feel like you made it larger than what it actually was. Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. There you are. So very much Phoenix rising from the ashes, getting to the bottom of why this happened, why this transpired, why this person changed, or why you perceive them to have changed. I feel like happiness here is restored in the connection. Now, I have to say this. I'm sorry. I'm a Gemini. Don't be offended. Some of you don't want to apologize. The Queen of Swords knows what she needs to say about misunderstanding something and really doesn't want to say it with the Four of Cups. It's like, do I have to offer this person an apology? Like, can't we just brush it under the rug? So I want to be happy with this person again. I realize I overstepped. I realized I made a mountain out of a molehill. I realized that what they said or did kind of, was shit. Didn't amount to much. And I got lost in my head. 8 swords, 9 swords, 10 swords. Literally the worst of the sword suit is astrologically attributed to us, to Gemini. So there seems to be here a recognition of something you did or said either impacted the connection or something that someone else did or said. You put a big old magnifying glass on top of it and kind of made it a little bit bigger than what it actually was. And then I do see you here, as much as you want to restore happiness to the connection, there's kind of the feeling here of like, should I accept their apology, or do I even want to apologize? So you're going to have to take how it resonates to you, because for some of you, you did this. For others of you, the other person did. There's still here is an apology. And that Four of Cups, there's an Ace of Cups being given. And the Queen of Swords is looking at it like, yeah, I don't know if I want to say I'm sorry. Or if this person is apologizing, it's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to accept their apology. Even though at the end of the day, you do want to restore happiness to the connection. So a little stubborn energy here. I'm feeling this feeling of like a little bit of embarrassment. Oh, look at Devil to the Justice card. There's something here about not wanting to admit that your fears, doubts, or insecurities got the better of you, and made something worse than what it actually was. Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is your energy. This is like, okay, can we just move past this? Can we just move past this? Can we get back to happy, happy, joy, joy? But with that Eight of Swords, it's almost like I don't know if that's possible. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's possible until either you accept their apology or they accept yours, which means you'd have to give one. Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Swords. Can we get 3 cards on that? 3 cards for Gemini. One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have the Strength card, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the King of Pentacles. Bottom of that, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King to the Queen of Pentacles. Can you restore civility? I just heard. Can you restore civility to the connection? Yes. Can you reground the connection? Yes. Can you transform it with that Death card energy to the Sun? Absolutely. But it will require a conversation. King to the Queen of Swords. We got Gemini energy there with the Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands right behind that. There is the potential here to restore the connection, heal the connection, reground the connection. And again, I don't know who this person is to you. I'm leaning more towards like a family member, or maybe someone that you're in a romantic partnership with, because 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. But it really could be anyone that you include or is part of your 10 of Cups. Like, I have a colleague or two that I work with, and I care very much for them. If something were to happen to them, I would feel terrible. For me, they are part of my 10 of Cups. So again, I don't know who this person is to you. I see you being very much up in your head about something that was communicated. It looks like some cutting words here were exchanged. Someone emotionally checked out, whether that was you or them, because 6 Cups plus 2 is 8 of Cups. There's an opportunity to bring this connection back together again, but you're either going to have to be the big one to accept the apology, or the big one, the big person here to offer the apology. But that is what I have for you, Gemini. That is what you don't see coming. For the week of November 16th, 2025, looks like the opportunity to reconcile, because you got a little crazy in your head over something that at the end of the day really wasn't shit, and actually was impersonating some kind of fear or trust issue that you have. And again, whether it's with this person or someone else, I don't know, but it did affect this connection. And if it hasn't affected it yet, it looks like it will be affecting it very early on in the week. But even so, by the end of the week, it looks like the two of you do have the opportunity to come back together and rebuild this bridge. That's what I have for you. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.